and C. Your job is to find out the length of A to B. You write down point A, you write down point B, and you allocate them whether they're x1 or y1 or x2 and y2. So what do you want to call this one? x1 and y1. It doesn't matter what way you call it. And this one is x2 and... See these two vertical lines? Here and here? That means the distance formula. What I need you guys to do now is need you to put in the distance formula like so. And then I need you to take out your calculator, input in the numbers, and calculate what is going on here. Okay. I'm hoping most of us entered something like... Is that not enough? Alright, I had to keep writing in purple apparently. So, actually, unless I press this thing. Nope. I can do it like this. Hooray. Alright, so what we're going to do is the following. We're going to do 3, take away 1 squared, and then we're going to do 6, take away 1. And what you guess the answer? What? Oh dear. 2 squared plus root 29 is the answer. Otherwise known as, what's it in decimal? 5.38. Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah, I've said that a few times. The order doesn't matter. So if you came back and did this and you changed them to x2, x2, and that one to x1, x1, y1, it still comes out the same. Okay. Now, next thing. We're now doing B and C this time. So we have to figure out, it says show that. So what does the language mean, show that? It means BC should be the same answer, shouldn't it? So BC should be the same answer, okay? So I'm going to see if I can clone this. Here we go. Now, we're going to do the same thing with B and C. So that's what you're doing currently. And we're going to write out B and C. B is 3, 6. C is 5, 1. And we're going to use x1, y1. And we're going to use x2, y2. We're going to plug it in. 5 take away 3. And the other one is 1 take away 6. And we're hoping that the answer is also root 29. Can somebody verify that for me in a minute? Right. Equals square root of 29. Oh, good. Okay. Is the next question you guys have is question 9, is it? Okay. We did question 9 the last day, so we'll skip that. Do you all have question 11? You have 11? Okay. Yeah. 11 is the midpoint formula. And the midpoint formula looks something like this. So I've done 7 and 11 so far. Okay, over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. What the midpoint formula tells you is, so take this middle question. Everybody see question 2? See the one I have in the box? If I was to draw that out, okay, and I was to draw that out like this, okay, and I was to say that that's, so the point 2, 4, that's 2 across and 4 up. Would you agree with that? And the point 0, 2 is 0 and 2. We can all tell using our eyesight who's in the middle, can't we? Who do we think's in the middle? See that one there? See the pink one? That's in the middle. What point is that? 1 across and 3 up. It's the point 1, sorry. It's the point 1, 3. Are we happy with the point 1, 3? Now, you aren't always going to draw a diagram. Sometimes you're going to use the formula most likely. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back and we're going to pretend the diagram doesn't exist for a minute. We're going to call 2, 4, x1 and we're going to call 0, 2, x2 and 2. Now what does this formula ask you to do? Add the x values together and divide by 2. That's all I want you to do. Oh, sorry. Add the x values together and divide by 2. So what you get? What happens when you add 2 and 0 together? 2 plus 0 divided by 2. So what's 2 divided by 2? 1. And then next one, add the y's together. 4 plus 2 divided by 2? 3. 6. But then 6 divided by 2? 3. We alright with that? Now, using that formula that's in purple on top of the board, I want you to do the following for me. I would like you to answer part 4 and part 6 for me. So part 4, part 6. Okay, off you go. So we use x1, it's going to be minus 2 plus 4 divided by 2. And then the other one is going to be 4 plus minus 2 divided by 2. And you can just put both of them into your calculator separately. You can put what's in the black box into your calculator. And then you can put what's in the, that is also black apparently. You can put what's in the red box into your calculator as well. And what you get as your answer? 1 and 1. So the midpoint is the point 1, 1. Yes. I do them separately. So I'm doing the minus 2 plus 4 divided by 2. Do you see that black box? I'm just saying that's what I'm putting into my calculator. I'm not asking you to put brackets and brackets. So technically I'd just be like, it's just this. And now what you said the answer was 1, 1. That's what I'm asking you to keep it as. What were you asking about? Here, that's a comma. I'll make it a bit shorter. You happy enough now? Okay, means the point 1, 1. All right. Next question is the same deal. I'm just going to rub out the parts that aren't the plus. And just put in my numbers. x1 plus x2, so it's minus 3 plus minus 1. And then the other one is minus 4 plus 4. And what you get for this one? What you get? Minus 2 and 0, all good with you guys? Okay. So look, the midpoint formula is quite hard. So we're going to find the midpoint of this line segment. We're going to call that x1, y1. We're going to call this x2, y2. And we're going to use the midpoint formula. And we're hoping to find the midpoint. Okay, that's it. Oh, that's way too big a bracket. And you calculate them both separately. Okay. So we get minus 1, minus 1. When we put that in the calculator, we're going to get minus 1, minus 1. Is that all right with you guys? Okay. Minus 1, minus 1. Now we know that the point M is minus 1, minus 1. Okay. Can anybody explain to me how to do part 2? Which is technically what's written here. How'd you do that? What do those vertical lines mean again? It means the length of the line AM. Is it the same as the length of the line MB? So you're going to have to write down A. You're going to have to write down what M is. You're going to have to allocate them their numbers. So you can be x1, y1, you can be x2, y2. What formula do you think we're going to use? What formula? x2 minus x1. Yeah, perfect. I need to do this twice, alright? So the first one is -1. Oh, different color. You got -1 minus -3, two minuses. And then you have y2, which is 1, y1 is 4. Throw it all in the calculator, what you get? You got root 29. Is it root 29? What? Okay, let me figure this out for you. No, 2 squared, root 13. Anybody else get root 13? Type it exactly as it looks, okay? So that's root 13. Okay? Now, guys, we're going to have to go back, okay? And this time, instead of using A and M, what am I going to use this time? B and M. B? What'd you say? We're going to change A. A has to be changed into what, guys? What do I have to change this point into? I'm not doing AM anymore. I'm doing BMB, haven't I? Do you see it here? Right there. So I need to change that into 1 and -6. Yes, sir. Sorry, guys. I took down the M formula wrong. So as it turns out, y2 is actually -1. So does that mean the answer was root 34 then, was it? What? Root 29. Sorry, guys. That's on me. I took down the answer of the first part wrong. So it's root 29. Is that right? It was definitely -1, was it? Perfect. Thank you. Now we're going to do part 2 now. Are you ready? So what's part 2? We have to do M to B. So what do we reckon? Anybody? What goes here? -1. What goes here? Really? Oh, I haven't changed it. Yeah. I'm on a roll. Thank you. So the 1 from B. And then this part here. -1 and -6. Yeah. Throw that into the calculator. Remember the double minus. And what you get? Root 29 again. Hence proving that they're both the same. 17. Here's what I suggest you do. The first thing I recommend you do is you write down the formula. Okay. How do I know I'm using this formula? What's the key word that's triggering this off? Huh? Midpoint. Midpoint's the key word that's triggering this off, okay? Now, next thing after that then, we know that the midpoint answer is 2 and 4. So we know that this thing results in the answer of 2, and this thing results in the answer of 4. Is that all good with us so far? Okay. So here's what I'm also thinking. I'm going to we call this one we call A x2 and y2, and this one is obviously x1 and y1. So here's what I'm thinking. Replace x1 with x1. Replace x2 with 5. Replace y1 with. Replace y2 with 2. Okay. Now here's the deal. This one in the blue box. What is the the one in the red box? What's the answer for the one in the red box? What does it have to come to? It has to come to 2, doesn't it? So what you're telling me right there here now is that x1 plus 5 over 2 equals 2. Is that all right? And then what are you telling me about the other side then? Yeah. So you're sort of telling me that so what you're trying to tell me here is that y1 plus 2 divided by 2 equals 4. And how do you finish that off, guys? Anybody know how to finish that?